So we're gonna go to Mallorca now, which is the biggest Balearic islands. We plan to stay for a month there, and this crossing from Ibiza to Mallorca is about 50 nautical miles, and we plan to tackle this one in 10 to 11 hours, more or less. Today is not a day with a lot of wind, but we hope the forecast is correct and we have 10 knots of wind. So we have our Janiker, it's already installed, so we can sail to Mallorca today. We're gonna arrive in Mallorca at a place called Santa Ponça. Yeah, and Patricia, are you ready to go for the sail? Woohoo! We have just arrived here in Mallorca. It was a great crossing. We didn't have any waves. I think it was about 0.2, 0.3, so it was nothing. And in terms of wind, we were able to sail 60% of the time, and the other 40% we mowed. As we arrived Santa Ponça in Mallorca and starving for some good food, Patricia jumped right in and started to prepare a risotto for us. When we heard and saw a big blue vessel coming into the bay. Seems like everywhere we go, there's like a customs boat that stopped by to check the documentation. So this one went by but didn't stop us, but we have been boarded already twice.
Duas, tá? Já tem tudo arrumadinho agora para dar para eles. Então acho que agora já desistiram e nem vão parar aqui.
And of course they had to come here once again. That was the third time this season already. The guys from Aduana come here and visit us. The thing is, I told them that we were boarded about 2 weeks ago, so they checked the documentation that everything's fine and there's really not a whole lot to see. So they decided to leave. So we didn't have to go through all the documentation again because it does take a long time. They're right here behind me, leaving right now, going into all of the boats here in the bay, checking the documentation, the insurances, and also the taxes. So we're good to go and enjoy a good risotto here at Joy before we put our dinghy on the water and go explore this charming little town. Guys, one thing that I highly recommend is to get one of those, because everywhere we go, we take it out of Joy and we explore the surroundings and we go very far away. We even installed this extra battery that we have here, and now we can go for about 30-35 kilometers, maybe 20-23 miles into the city. So we really get to see a lot with the electric scooters. Pretty good. As we went around the bay, we checked on Joy once again to make sure all was good. Yes, she was floating quietly, just waiting for us to return. There are like interesting marinas like this one that is inside of the rock. It's called Club Náutico Santa Ponça, and you can see the channel that goes in, very tight. I don't think it's much for big catamarans or anything like that, but it's very, very charming.
Good morning!
Good morning! How are you guys? And today we're gonna go visit Palma, which is the city here in Palma de Mallorca where we have that big cathedral over there. It's supposed to be beautiful. We found an anchorage right in front of town. Crossing our fingers that is going to be a good anchorage. So we're leaving here Santa Ponça, which was very good to us. Not a whole lot of wind, nothing in terms of swell. So we're gonna have like just a walk in the park going over there to Palma. In about 2 to 3 hours we'll arrive over there. And some people ask us how we find our anchorage spots. We use an app that is called Navili, which makes it much easier to get it right and learn about the anchorage before we get there. What a beautiful place to anchor, right in front of this magnificent 14th century cathedral. As the most emblematic building in Mallorca's capital, it is one of Europe's tallest Gothic structure, and many call it the Cathedral of Lights because of its 61 stained glass windows. Definitely a must to visit when around here. We spent a lot of time admiring this place, and at night it gets even more beautiful in my opinion, as it stands out with all of the lights around it. We woke up with new neighbors beside us, the iconic Ocean Pearl, an innovative design 41-meter super yacht that some love it and others find it ugly. Before saying goodbye to this awesome place, we admired once again the cathedral, and we started to realize we were actually not accustomed anymore to the sounds of a big city. So it's time to go find that deserted beach with the blue transparent waters that Mallorca is so famous for.
Lá vamos nós, procedimento padrão de todo dia, subir a âncora. O Duda já ligou aqui a Joy, ele fica uns 5 minutinhos mais ou menos ligado. E aí eu vou lá pra frente e começo a recolher a âncora, a gente já pode sair pro próximo destino.
Like the last check, see if all the I always forget in English and the real terms, the windows that go up and down are closed, and checking my bilges because I forgot to check last time, see if there's any water or anything like that, because we've been cruising a lot and it's always good to see that there's no water whatsoever inside of the bilges. So just check them and always good. So we're gonna raise anchor and we're gonna go to our next destination. Here at Joy, we divide things up. Patricia raises the anchor, I move Joy closer to the anchor in order to avoid forcing our windlass, and so on. Patricia is also learning other things at Joy. We believe that to be very important, although we end up performing exactly the same tasks over and over. But it is super important for a couple to know how to do everything aboard. What's up, Captain? Don't get me wrong, it does take a little bit of time and practice.
Beautiful day.
But at the end, it all becomes very natural and easy. So we have arrived in paradise. We sailed for about 4 hours from Palma here to this place that is called... Como chama aqui mesmo? Des Trencs. That is called Playa des Trencs. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that one right, but it's beautiful. The water is like translucent, it's blue. I think we're gonna be here for 2 days, and after that we're gonna be visiting a national park they have over there, which is an island called, como chama a ilha mesmo? Cabrera, which is called Cabrera. You gotta get a permit to go in and also reserve a buoy. So we're gonna spend 1 night there, and then we're gonna go do the east coast of Palma de Mallorca. Some people say that it is very difficult to exercise while cruising. Look who found a way to keep moving every day and not to forget to burn some calories while in paradise. Go, 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 go! Yes, creativity is key when living on a boat. Just can't get lazy. Today we're gonna sail to Cabrera Island, which is that island over there, and the wind is coming from that direction. So we're going against the wind, so we're gonna do a little zigzag. We had our Gennaker up, but I'm gonna switch into our Code Zero. So since the angle's a little bit tighter, I think the Code Zero is gonna do better for us. So let's see. Connected and ready to go. So how are you feeling? Good? Is it shaky?
Yes.
Like it's never like we planned, because I removed the Gennaker. I put the Code Zero on because I felt like there was not gonna be a lot of wind today, and we got here and the wind was much stronger, so we decided not even to put the Code Zero up, and we're going with our Genoa, and we're sailing at 6 knots with 10 knots of wind, so it's gonna be good. We're going much faster than we expected, so we're gonna get to this island Cabrera in 15 more minutes. The island of Cabrera is made up of 19 inlets, just 10 kilometers south of Mallorca. Cabrera was declared a national park in 1991. It is definitely a dream place that offers unspoiled nature and the feeling of being very far from civilization. Time to say goodbye to this paradise. We wanted to stay longer, but we were granted only 24 hours permit, and we had to respect it, so other visitors could enjoy it as well. After we spent an awesome night here at Isla de Cabrera, by the way, if you guys ever come to Mallorca, don't miss out this island. It's very easy for you to go online, make a reservation on the buoy, and also get a navigation permit. Don't miss out, because it's beautiful. It's probably one of the nicest anchorages that we stopped here so far in the Balearic Islands. It's really nice. So now we're gonna go to Porto Colom. Everything seems to be very far here in Mallorca, because Palma de Mallorca, the island, is so much bigger than Ibiza and the other islands, so it takes a long time to get to one place to the other. So we're gonna be navigating for about 20 nautical miles, and it's gonna take us between 4.5 and 5 hours to get there. But the day is beautiful. We have some wind, and we're gonna be going with our sails up. We're just gonna turn the corner here and point to Porto Colom. But that and much more we'll show you on our next video.